It's important to understand the environmental issue in the Philippines that existed before Typhoon Haiyan and how the worsened the destruction of the typhoon. Deforestation and its consequences is the most important ecological problem in the country because the land was so lack of forest. It cannot absorb the rain and the wind from any kinds of storms like Haiyan. This causes massive flooding and landslides. Most of the victims of such flooding are those poor peasant, farmers, workers, and urban poor. They live in riverbanks at the footed mountain in these areas and cramped shanty towns. Areas of the foot of mountains, especially those live near rivers, are endangered, being buried in muds and logs from the mountain. And has no confident plans to place to create decent housing for the thousands of residents living along the riverbanks in other endangered areas, even putting aside the probable effects of global warming. There are very serious problems from the existing logging and mining that's been going on in the Philippines for centuries. Since the 1960s, US and other farm corporations in the Philippines partners expanded the mining, logging, fishing, and plantation for export. The destruction done without considering the ecological balance and the social cost. Less than 1 million hectares of tropical rainforest Philippines remain US and Philippine government policies and corporate operation magnify the negative impacts of natural disaster. Addressing environmental issues in the Philippines like deforestation and mining are vital in minimizing destruction unleashed by this type of storms. One other angle, the super typhoon, which many are addressing, and the responsibility of first world country in being the main contributors to greenhouse gases, global warming, and overall climate change. So all of this happening to be addressed at home and to multilateral talks with other countries to make real substance of change. Major current environmental issues: pollution of air, water, and soil requires millions of years to recoup. Industry and motor vehicle exhaust a number one of pollutant. Heavy metals, nitrates, and plastic toxins responsible for pollution, while water pollution caused by oil spill, acid rain. Air pollution is caused by various gases and toxins released by industries and factories. And combustion of fossil fuels. Soil pollution is majorly caused by the industrial waste that deprive soil from the central nutrients. Global warming. Climate change is a global warming. It's the result of human practices like emissions of greenhouse gases. Global warming leads to rising temperature of the ocean and the Earth's surface, causing melting of polar ice caps, rises of sea levels, and also a natural pattern of precipitation such as flash flood, excessive snow, or desertification. Overpopulation. The population of the planet is reaching an unsustainable level as a basis of shortage of resources like water, fuel, and food. The population of exclusion and least developed and developing countries as retaining the already scarce source in of agricultural practice, producing food damages the environment for the use of chemical, fertilizer, pesticide, insecticide. Overpopulation is one of the crucial current environmental problems.